Good morning, Titan City. I'm your man Alien, and you're watching the Cyber News. And we will go straight to the action because we have a lot to talk about. First of all, I'm in my Hawaii shirt, but also I will show you. I have my Grid Wars Cyber Force T-shirt, and this is something I just wanted to ask you about because we are doing T-shirts for ourselves. We have like the navy blue one and this gray one with Cyber Forge stuff. But maybe would you be interested in some gear and some merch? Let me know in the comments because this is not something that we need to do, but maybe we can exchange it or give it away on the events or sell. Just let me know if you like to see some Cyber Forge t-shirts. It's just an option, nothing strictly Patreon related. Okay, about that. Straight to the full preview. Over here you have like everything that is inside. You already see the B team. They came out great. Like I already showed you. I have it over here. The van in the small preview. Like I said, it came out great. But I have almost everyone over here. Our main bad guy Salarus is here. We'll try to show him to you because I was a bit worried about those things on his head if they will print out, but he came out great. I think you will like it. He has nice feel to it with his mechanical centipede or something like that. I call it like that. So they came out great. I love this katana bug guy. Nice minis. They came out great. Of course, the bikes, I know they look like they are a big part of the release, but they are like, you will see in the parts. I just wanted to show them to you. I'm getting better at pulling focus. So this is it, and they are of course modular. You can change those I don't know what you call it, but really if you like this kind of miniatures, you know what I mean, or not, the models look beautiful. So even I'm not big fan of those models in general, the grim dark models. I'm still glad that I have them on my desk. So this crazy guy, I don't know if you saw this on the renders, but he is actually I don't know if this thing that he sits on, it's a nuclear warhead. So that's something interesting. Generally all the comments are great. Of course, something about not liking the proxies. But like we said before, they will be there. Don't worry. Maybe some people don't like the Cyberpunk, but they are just not telling us. Generally, you received this full preview very good. So thank you very much. All the comments are great, and like always, they are also great input for us to know what to do next. And if we are talking about the input, there was a poll, and we have the results. And I would like to talk with you about them, but just to quickly have a look. Our first question was, what is your primary use of Titan Cyberforge models? And this question was open. You can click not only one answer but some. Most of the answers are for the wargaming. Back to the beginning. 760 people answered this poll, which is great. I know that is almost 3,000 of us, but it's like one third of all of you. That is actually a great result. I was hoping for 500, but over 700 is great. It's really influenced us, and I will tell you about it in a minute. So most of you are using this for the wargaming, of course. RPG, painting, and what's for me is very surprising, maybe not, but collecting as a collectible. That's great if you want to have like the whole Titan City collection, and that is great. The systems that you in RPG when you are using our models is mainly because those answers over here are not stuck together, and we just have to read it and then pull out which is the most popular. But Cyberpunk, Starfinder, Shadowrun, this is the thing. There are some others, but generally those systems are here, which already think we knew, but that will only reassure us, which is great. Next, this is a very interesting question and very interesting answers, because I was asking about if you are using our stat blocks, and most of you said no, but still 15%, which is over 100 of you, are using it, which is still good. We will be still making it. But the funny thing is, today or yesterday I had a question in the comments. When did we start those things with stat blocks? So not all of you know that they are there. I will try to pull it out more in the conversations on Cyber News or in the posts in the Patreon. But that gave us a little look inside of it, because we were just wondering if this is still a good idea. But for over 100 people who answered this is still a good thing. So thanks. Systems that you are playing in Wargaming, like before, there's like lots of answers. Most of them are 40k, which is not surprising, and it's great. About the modular stuff, would you rather receive squad-based units or like pre-assembled? And most of you answered modular and pre-assembled, but like over 20% said that doesn't matter, which is generally what we usually do. Usually most of our minis were modular. Some from time to time we did pre-assembled models, so that is cool. In here, when we are want to know something about, did you want to do more characters, vehicles, mechs, and monsters? There was like that was not surprising. Most of you wanted more characters. 20% of you want more mechs, and what is very cool, that 8%, it's actually a lot, wanted more monsters, and that I know that we usually don't do very much monsters. We will fix it. Thanks to this pool, we will try to accommodate you with more horrible stuff, some sci-fi monsters. So thanks. This was next question was about the Grid Wars, and it's very, very important for us, because we were asking that we are planning a huge expansion for Grid Wars. What is your experience with our dedicated Cyberforge wargame? And the most of you, like 55.5%, said that I would like to try out Grid Wars someday, and I am waiting for its future development. That is great, because its future development is now, and soon you will have the expansion and you can try. So that's cool, because we want to like build community also around the Grid Wars itself, not only in Patreon. So I think we will start from there with those statistics. And what was the next question? Do you sorry, we were asking about our stories, because me and Kuba are figuring out each month some funny story, and most of you said that you maybe sometimes read it, sometimes not. 20% said that I'm not find it too interesting or necessary. 20% is still a lot. That says something about this for us. We will figure out what to do with it. But over 50%, that's cool for us. If you read it and have fun, that's great. It's just like something additional. Favorite release was hard. There's like lots of different answers. One of which I very like in the comments on the Patreon was that is like choosing the favorite kid. So thank you for that. That was cool. Most of you said that the release with the giant robots and space miner dwarves was the best. Kill and Drill, of course, but I think it's also influenced, but that was a very fresh release, and it was hard for you to remember, or maybe not all of you were with us like 1 year ago. And the same thing was with the favorite mini, with the favorite model. So the recent, that was maybe not, that was both of those questions, but was maybe not very good because of course the most recent releases will be influenced by that. Nonetheless, that gives us some perspective, and thank you very much. We will try to do this again in some time in the future because it helps, and it actually, this is the next thing I want to talk about, because we had a meeting about the future of Cyberforge. So we do this regularly, but that was like bigger one. Also talking about the poll results. And I can tell you that in August, September, in October, we are preparing a big transformation of Cyberforge. And for you, I think it will be only better, bigger, better, faster, harder, stronger. Big changes are coming, but they will only add something new. You will still have everything that is already at Cyberforge, is what you're expecting each month at Cyberforge. That will not change, but we will do some cool additional stuff. So more is always better, I think. With the same price, you can't lose with that. So that's like some big review. That in 2 months you can expect some really big change. I will also hype this up. Like I'm hyping the Grid Wars expansion, and the second thing is the big transformation Cyberforge. What else do I have for you? I was like talk about some minis from the past, like I call it blast from the past. And why do I pick those? Those are actually funny. This is some my personal stuff because it's easier for me like to talk about this. When Marcin will be here, we will talk maybe something about his minis. This is interesting because this is a data term like ATM machine, and it was not for Cyberforge but for the first release in Titanforge, where there was some promo with cyberpunk related miniatures. And this is first thing that I did at our company that was commercially released. I can't do, at the time I was not able to do nice models, but this data term have some emotional value for me, because that was first thing that I did and people will receive it. And the same thing was with this lamp. It was the same release, the same package. So if you was a Titanforge patron at that time, because there were no Cyberforge yet, that was first models that I did. And for interesting, this lamp was heavily inspired from Blade Runner. If you saw the movie, maybe you can, when we will be watching it next time, have a look at the lamps on the street. They have some resemblance. I like it. They have like Art Deco style a bit, but still a surveillance cameras. But that was just like stuff from Terrain, nothing really special. And this guy, he's in our welcome pack, and I put him here because that was first model that I did that get to you. Model of character, of course. He was still fixed by Sławek, because Sławek is our art director, and always when he sees something ugly, he fixes it. And he was a bit ugly. There was some things that I still was not able to do. He will fix it, and really, if Sławek touches your minis, he usually put it out more with 20% better. So it's always great. But general idea with guy with this small laptop on his chest, when he can open and work during the shootout, was funny with the dreadlocks. The guys always is making fun of me at the company that I'm usually make miniatures of myself, and that's not true. That's not always true. But I used to have dreadlocks like this, so they of course said that was me. But that's not true. That's not true. He of course have like katana on his back. Uzi, of course, because for me Uzi is like this construction of those kind of firearm is like very cyberpunkish. And of course, sweats with Adidas stripes, so and boots. Nice. I think he's a very simple mini, but he has nice cyberpunk feeling to him. Okay, so then what else do I have for you? I just have to tell you. Oh yeah, we are going to the GenCon to Indianapolis. If you are near there, please come visit us. We will talk, and I have confirmation that I will have a table over there with Grid Wars. So if you like to try Grid Wars, talk about it a little or something like that, I will be there for you to help you. I think this is it. Still, we are waiting for the full release that will be in 5 days. So look out for that. If you didn't download the gigantic anniversary pack, you can still do this. So there's like still time. And after that, we will be see the adventures of the B team. Until then, stay cool, stay cyber.